it seemed like the level of excitement for those black toes has kind of tapered off. I didn't think it was that great to begin with, but whatever it was, it feels like it tapered off. It'd be interesting to see how those sell through. Maybe it might carry over to
No,
those.
I think it will.
But
I think it will, but I think at the same time, again,
I think it's dangerous to lean on that theory.
Yeah, well, not only dangerous, but I think you completely run that risk of, again, you're alienating your core audience.
Yeah.
So now, say, probably the next shoe that's coming out that I'm like, I think all of us as fans, collectors, and whatnot are going to go after Grape 5s.
Yeah.
So now in my mind, it's like, shit, do I even have a chance? You know what I mean? Like now that as a consumer, that's how I'm starting to think, because now it's like, well, shit, should I even be checking for them?
But that's my point.
That $250 that I have to spend, hey, yeah, I'm gonna have it then as well, just like I got it for the black and red one.
Yeah.
Do I even want to risk the chance?
That's my point. Like, if after a while, people just be like, you know what, fuck it. Like, why bother?
Yeah.
Why bother? If it's gonna be limited and I have no shot for it, why even set myself up getting excited for a shoe that I'm never gonna obtain?
There's nothing else you can come out with. Like, if I can't get the Great 5, there's no other 5 you can come out with that I'm just gonna be like, I'll take that instead and be happy with it. There's no other Jordan 10 other than the Seal 10s that you're gonna come out with, and I'm gonna be like, I'll grab that one instead. No, I know what I want, and if I can't get it, then I'm gonna go get something else.
Yeah, like, okay,
and
like,
I'm not getting it from you because you already screwed me over. So
like, I couldn't get the Concord 11s. Let me get those Concord 6 rings. Like, no,
even
I'm
though
good.
I think people did do that.
I think some people did that, but that was a different time though. But I think
that
now,
was a different time.
I think now there, like you said, I think there's fatigue, not only in the sense of seeing the same silhouettes. I think it's fatigue and being dicked around.
That's the pause of the day so far.
Yeah. So you're gonna limit the amount of pairs for what reason? For what reason?
Why treat the customer this way? Why? Because them, that's why.
It wasn't like you couldn't mass produce this shit.
Especially a Jordan 1.
Right. It wasn't like there was so much technology that you couldn't afford to do it. I can get it.
Of all shoes that you could have,
the cheapest Jordan to manufacture, you're gonna limit. It's like, but here's the thing I want to point out too, because in case some people from Jordan Brand watching this, here's my thing. You know why nobody's sitting up here mad about what Under Armour is or isn't doing? They don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Nobody gives a fuck about Under Armour. So you won't see our show talking about what Under Armour is doing. You won't see anybody else talking about Under Armour. It might be some nerd out there that might mention them, but nobody's angry or excited about Under Armour. Why? Because we don't give a fuck. We actually care about Jordan Brand because we grew up with Jordans, and that was our hero. That was our favorite athlete. That was our favorite shoe. So and it's funny because Jordan, I keep wanting to say Jordan Peterson, but I want to say it's something else. But his whole thing was, sneakerheads are going to be mad. Okay, first off, fuck yourself.
So shut up, bitch.
There seems to be this thing, sneakerheads. That's like, we are a niche. We are a niche market. But you know what? We are the tastemakers, though.
We the most loyal.
Think about it like this. The black community or black population only makes up, 16% of the population in the U.S.? But yet, the top music comes from us. Fashion comes from us. You name it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of what is trendy comes from our community, even though we're a small community. Michael Jackson was one man, but he had everybody wearing one glove in the 80s. The reason there's a sneakers app because you recognize, like, okay, even in this category of people are small, people look to them to see what's cool, right? We create the wave and everybody else rides it. So and I'll be the first to admit that sneakerheads do at times take things too far and think too highly of themselves. But I think this is an instance where Jordan Brand and other people in the industry need to shut the fuck up, stop patting each other on the back, and actually take stock and read the fucking room. The last time I seen this level of just ignorance as far as what people were feeling versus what the brands were like congratulating themselves over was during Black Lives Matter, when at the height of that, when I don't know who tweeted and retweeted, basically Adidas or Nike, like that whole situation.
Yeah.
I think Nike tweeted it or
And then
Adidas retweeted it, or maybe it's vice versa. I don't know. But the amount of people I saw for both brands patting each other on the back for a job well done, as if they fucking ended racism with a tweet, was fucking nauseating. Because I'm like this. First of all, Adidas, like you the last one to be out here fucking
say, you'd have
popping
to do,
champagne.
Yeah, you gotta do a lot more than just.
We've read a lot of stories about you, my guy. So, but just to see them doing that shit, it was just like, wow, like read the fucking room right now. Yeah. Nobody's impressed. The only people that's impressed with y'all tweeting each other is you guys. Yeah. That's it.
Just like exactly what you're saying now. The only people that's impressed with this marketing.
Like somebody, can you imagine somebody racist being like, man, Adidas retweeted Nike? Shit. Maybe I was wrong.
Mind blown.
Yeah, like maybe I need to reevaluate my bigotry. Like that didn't do shit for nobody. I mean, it's a nice gesture. Nice. But the amount of congratulations that was going around for that shit was nauseating. You know what it's like? It's like trying to blow in the middle of a tornado.
Yeah.
Like whatever air you're blowing ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not adding anything. That tornado is already gonna do whatever damage it's gonna do. Like that's what they're doing. They're blowing in the middle of a tornado, like, oh, look at us. We're adding to this. We're adding to the wind. No, you're not.
That's the other thing that I really don't care for with this whole marketing campaign and scheme is how, like, you can tell exactly what you said, like the pat on the back. It's almost like hey, look at me. Yeah. Look at what I'm doing. It's like you can tell, like, they're really trying to draw that much attention to themselves. And it's like
they're throwing a couple water in the ocean, acting like they're adding to it.
You don't have to.
You're not doing
this
shit.
is one of them things where it's just like it's a waste of money. Like at this point,
it's a waste of time.
I don't ever want to hear something cost too much from that company ever again. Well, we can't get the mold, or well, we can't, the manufacturing.
Because your mold money went to the Nike guy, so he can go around giving citations and that dumb shit. That's where your money went.
Or whoever put the blocks around the shoes on the set, like what? Like, come on, like, dude, really?
That's so stupid.
Like,
first of all, he's wearing Air Jordan 9s in the statue, so it's like, it's not even. I think in their minds.
No. You can't give him any credit for that.
I'm not giving them credit. I'm just thinking. I'm trying to get inside their heads. I'm thinking they're thinking that because the statue is basically the Jumpman logo. I think in their minds they were just blocking the feet of the Jumpman logo. But it's like, he's wearing Air Jordan 9s on that statue, so you're blocking the Air Jordan 9s to promote the Air Jordan 1s.
So now we gonna call what is that? Because those supposed to be aren't those supposed to be the white and black 9s, right? Yes. I think So those banned now. That's it, banned 9s. I mean, look, if they get to retail their own version of their story, then I get to retail my version of their story.
They making it up right now as it is.
Hey, look, band 9s. That's what I'm calling them from here on out.
Here's the thing, though, like, because when I think about Jordan Brand and Nike, because a lot of people think, like, I mean, they are essentially under one umbrella. However, but they like to work independent, right?
Yeah.
The thing, like I said,
which is why Jordan's built looked the way.
You're right.
Hey, all that marketing money, maybe you. Hey, look, Mike, you need to go back on
Mike,
campus.
Just go to Nike headquarters. Just you ain't been in a minute. Just take a walk around.
Take a look. I'm gonna take a tour and go look at that LeBron building too. I think you might take that personal.
Oh man, Michael Jordan will lose his mind. Michael Jordan will lose his mind. Here's the thing, like when I think about Nike and Jordan, right? Like the reason, like I have hope for Nike going forward is because one, they got rid of John, they got Elliott, which I think is going to be a good thing because he's made a commitment to getting back to, because Nike was always about the athlete, right? So he's getting back to like, let's focus on performance and the athlete, and so that might spur some innovation,
maybe,
right? So I'm at least giving them some benefit of the doubt, right? Because Nike, like you said, like they have their down points, but they've always managed to rebound too. So I'm willing to see that. The thing with Jordan Brand, like I said, Nike, right? There's not one athlete whose shadow they're underneath. The only shadow is that swoosh, right? With Jordan Brand, it's Michael Jordan and everything else is second. So you're a nostalgia brand. So if you're a nostalgia brand, but then you're alienating the core audience who have been buying based on that nostalgia, in an attempt to reach people that don't give a fuck. Not to mention, like, let's keep it a buck. The reason these kids don't give a fuck about the storytelling because you make them not give a fuck about storytelling because you ain't told a story not once. You got them conditioned to consume, and all of a sudden you want to come out and want to tell them stories now? They don't give a fuck about the stories. Where the shoes at? That's what they saying. Fuck the story. Where the shoes at? Oh, there's no shoes? Okay. Fuck you and that story. And I hate to say it that way, but that's the way they saying it. It's like, shit, like, nobody give a fuck about the story if there's no product attached to it.
My one argument has always been the reason why the internet is so important is because those 23 stores, there is not a store in South Dakota that is on that list. I can guarantee you there are sneakerheads or people who are enthusiasts and collectors of shoes that live in South Dakota.
Right.
What's
sneaker boutique in Idaho?
So you basically telling them, hey, look, this is what you're doing to them. You basically just giving them the middle finger and saying, well, fuck you. You can't get the shoe. We're going to give it to somebody else.
Because them, that's why.
If Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son, is backdooring, you know for a fucking fact everybody else is going to backdoor.
I loved how he backdoored and then lied, but then told the truth afterwards.
I know. So
it was like, dude, just you could have just told the truth.
The cover up is always worse than the crime, bro.
I mean, well, hey, it's going to be some backdooring here.
What? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? Get him out of here. Get him out. Ha!
Gay! That's the pause of the day so far.
Yeah, that's
pause. Well, yeah, pause. Wow. Yeah.
You said that with such fervor, right? It's just like, I'm like, who's he talking to?
Like, oh, wow. I definitely didn't mean that.
That must be going on after our league.
I mean,
I signed up to do a podcast, right? Here's the thing. This is what
Did you get the last pair though?
What the bread?
Yeah,
that's the thing though. It's like I was gonna say. It's like that meme. It's like, can I get the band ones? We got band ones at home. I literally do have band ones at home. Like it ain't like I need another pair. I want it because of the 85 cut, but you know, as a collector and you know the whatever, that shit kind of matters, kind of sort of. But at the end of the day, it was a want, not a need.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when it's a want, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My day goes on, my week goes on. I don't give a fuck. Okay, next shoe.
You get them band 9s when they come back out with those in about 3 years.
And that's the thing too, though. But when you dropping shit every weekend, it's easy to kind of be like, next Saturday.
But that's like I was pissed off with the Diamond Turf being as limited.
That was limited too?
Yes. And I think when I saw the list of stores, it was, but it wasn't that many stores. And then like, cause that was one of those kicks where I'm like, everybody's gonna have that shoe.
I will say though, my mind can wrap around that to some degree because it's like, okay, if there's like hesitation as to like what the response would be to the shoe, then I could see being like, okay, I'm gonna drop a few pairs for like the collectors, but not enough to where we asked out because we made too many. I can understand that as opposed the band one. I'm gonna stop saying band. The black and red one, because it just wasn't banned. The black and red one was guaranteed to sell.
They banning themselves. That's what they doing. That's why it's banned.
When they dropped it in 2016, there wasn't a pair left in the stores.
Mm.
And they mass produced the shit out of those. So there's no way you could tell me that they couldn't have made 100,000 pairs and made more money and still sold through. To me, you would have made more people happier. People would have forgave the marketing because once again, we could just ignore that shit and just get right to the shoes. But we can't even get to the shoes, so it's like, so now we got shitty marketing. Like, nigga,
let them tell it. This is great.
And I'm gonna tell you this too. I'm getting tired of people being like, oh, you know, what they got you talking about is all publicity. All publicity is not good publicity. You know how I know? You think Diddy liked the publicity he didn't got last year?
I probably would be okay with this type of marketing if, say, it did tie into the Jordan 40.
Yeah, this level of marketing, like promote something that one, you're going to mass produce. Something that needs it.
Well, no, but like if you're going around, you're saying Jordan 1s are banned, but this isn't banned.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, okay, I see what you're trying to do. You're hyping up the new shoe. But still kind of like
the fact that you thought of that just now, and that's 100 times better than, hey, you're wearing Jordan, citation. I'm telling you right now, though, I would have told him to go fuck himself. If I was on campus and he handed me some citation, I would have balled it up and threw it right at his stupid head.
No, you know what? I would have gave him a wedgie.
Man,
he looked like
dork.
He needed a swirly.
Right? No, like nerd. It's like,
hey, wait, hold up, wait. Hey, he lucky we wasn't on campus.
Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! That was perfect, man. Oh my goodness! I can only imagine.
And I'm saying, like, all of us,
man,
like the whole, like everybody that was there.
I would have gave him a wedgie.
Because remember,
when's the last time somebody ever got a wedgie?
That's what I said, man. Especially it was the Black Sneaker Summit that was going on.
Oh yeah,
that week.
Oh yeah,
like all of us.
That would have us being on campus. Had that happened, would have been a problem.
Probably would have thrown him in one of them ponds.
Like, quit hitting yourself. I did all types of 90s type bullying.
Really would have been banned.
Oh man.